subscribe to my new Instagram page. Log in and subscribe. Walter Lee Hampton II. Please subscribe to it, as Instagram has removed my last page. Please go subscribe to my new Instagram page, Walter Lee Hampton II. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 13th, the year 2020. I know I've been missing in action. My home is under construction. It's a mess over here. It's there. And there was so much noise when they were fixing the floors and replacing doors and windows. They put in new doors, new windows. There's a lot of construction going on over here. And I just said, well, I could make a video. I guess I could have went outside and made a video someplace. But I just said, yeah, I'm tired. Fuck that shit. I'll just do it later. And I don't know what I just did with my damn cell phone. What did I do with that shit? Just had that thing. Hold on. There it is. Anyway, so life is still the same over here in Atlanta. Same old, same old. I mean, Atlanta has been, we still stuck in the pandemic. Everybody's trying to figure out what we're going to do for Thanksgiving, what we're going to do for Christmas. But at the same time, there's all this talk about COVID resurfacing in states that are going through, we're still in the pandemic. I know y'all are tired of COVID. We are all tired of COVID-19, the coronavirus. We wish that motherfucker would go away. But unfortunately, it's still here. So this holiday season, once again, they're warning people about traveling for Thanksgiving, being around your family members and friends, especially y'all unvaccinated black folks who don't want this vaccine. So they want you all to be careful about traveling and going places and doing stuff, and they just want to make sure everybody's in the best of health, because the fear is, and it is happening in some states that are colder states, they're starting to see the numbers tick back up. Although we're in Georgia, it's still relatively warm here. Although last night I had to turn on the heat. I don't know why it was freezing cold in here, but I had to warm this place up a little bit last night. I live by myself. I don't have no dogs to snuggle up with, two-legged or four-legged. I just lay there and shiver in that bed and turn the heat on. Shit. It had to be awfully cold when you turn that heat on. But I think the problem was they had left all these windows open on the first floor, because they're putting the stain on the floor, and the sort of odor won't be so bad. They left the windows open to let it air out, and I think a lot of cooler air came in. But anyway, it's been a long week. I went down to Orlando. I ain't like it. I'm not going. Orlando ain't for me. Too many kids. Way too many kids in Orlando at the resort we stayed at, and then we went to Epcot. I wanted to go to Disney, where I've never been there before. We didn't make it there because that park was too full. You couldn't get tickets. Orlando, too many kids, not enough decent upscale restaurants or lodging. The hotel we stayed at was all right. It was at a water park. We didn't even make it over to the water park. Kids everywhere, running through the hotel, playing on the elevator. These parents today are just worthless. So that part, I could have kept that part. But it wasn't expensive either. But it was a holiday weekend too. I guess Columbus, they are indigenous people there, whatever they call this shit now, who knows. So I've been missing today because of the construction. There's been a lot of shit going on in Atlanta. There was a story, this didn't happen in Atlanta. It was a 29-year-old woman was shot and killed by she's 29-year-old, she was pregnant. She was shot and killed by her boyfriend, who was married to another woman, and she was pregnant with his child. They had multiple children together, but he was married to another woman, and he was in the military. He came, whatever she was at, and he came and shot and killed her for some odd reason. You just have to wonder about all this violence that's taking place. You have to wonder, what is this all about? And it is crazy. But it's very alarming to me that so many black women are being murdered in our communities. And this is starting to really astound me, the number. There's another story now, a Huntsville, 29-year-old woman in Huntsville who was found dead. you have to wonder what is going on that so many of these. Then they have another incident, another 29-year-old woman in Gwinnett County. She was shot dead September 20th. And in many instances, these women are being killed by men that they know. Y'all, and I keep bringing this up because something's wrong here. All these men are bad guys that are killing these women. And the women seem to be like normal people, normal women, you know. But I just can't figure out how they're ending up with all these bad guys, all these women who ended up dead, who were ended up killed. But anyway, this pregnant woman, she was shot in Troup County, Georgia. And the suspect was taken into custody in North Carolina. This was her boyfriend. So she was 29 years of age. Her name was Akeila Ware. She was pregnant with her sixth child. Number six. I said, oh Lord, I'm sure she's going to have it 29 years of age. Well, she's gone now. And they arrested the man. They arrested him. They arrested him, the guy who killed her. But there's so many stories of black women losing their lives, and so many of these women actually know the men that have killed them. They're either boyfriends or husbands or wives, or they dated, or you know. I take back that wife part. I know y'all don't get married no more. Only gay folks do that. You have to wonder. You know, it's just sad. So many of these women, and I know it happens to all races. I can imagine y'all gonna be screaming the white folks do it too, mess. I get it. But it is concerning to me as a black man, and knowing my black sisters are losing their lives behind us dealing with these trifling ass niggas. I mean, something's out of whack here. And I hear black people, I'm like, I got to have me a black man. I got to date a black brother. Well, you can get a black man from anywhere. You can get them they come from many different countries. And I'm not saying that they won't harm a black woman too, but what I'm seeing here in the United States, particularly if you watch the news on a regular basis, or if you follow these types of stories like I do, I've learned daily black women are being shot and killed by men that they know. Men that they think they know. Men that they might trust. Never forget, this woman was shot here a few weeks ago in Atlanta, walking to a hotel, and the guy rolled down the window and just shot her in the back as she's walking to the hotel. You know, it's just starting to get this kind of confusing to me. I'm not a violent person, so I can think of no reason why these men feel that these women have to die. They have to die. But in Huntsville, and this was a couple of days ago, a 29-year-old woman, authorities have released the name of a woman found dead in Huntsville in a Huntsville police van. She was found dead in a Huntsville police van. Her name was Christina Nance. The discovery was made at 9:15 a.m. at the complex. This is very odd. Outside the Huntsville Police Public Safety, authorities said an officer walking to a police car found Nance's remains in an old, unused vans. An initial assessment by the Madison County Coroner Office showed no signs of trauma or foul play. So this woman was in the back of a police van, and they found her body. And it's kind of weird. Well, who is she? And what was she doing in the back of a police van, an old Huntsville police van, at the Huntsville Public Safety Complex? It's kind of odd to me. Did she climb up in the van? Dead body found outside Huntsville Municipal Court. The van is a police vehicle that is not currently in use. So maybe she went in the van and fell asleep or something, but they identified who she was, Christina Nance. So, anyway. Then they say no foul play involved. Okay, how is this possible? Makes you wonder. Black women better start being more careful. Now, another one thing, black women have got to stop using this internet to meet men. I've read too many stories. This is about my second or third video I did about black women meeting these men on these apps, and they show up dead. Y'all, I'm 51 years of age. I am 6'1", I weigh 275 pounds. I think I can protect myself, but I'm not about to meet nobody off the internet. I have no desire. None. I'm not getting on no app. Where you at? Will you meet me at Starbucks? Let's go. That don't even excite me in the least bit. I'm like, no. I mean, but I'm trying to figure out how these women feel safe inviting a man to her home or going to meet this guy. And I don't get it. I'm just like, these women crazy. You got to be crazy to go online and meet somebody, drive across town. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old shit. I ain't about to be nobody else on the internet. I don't give a fuck who it is. Hey, be Shaquille O'Neal. I'd be FaceTime. It is Shaquille O'Neal. Nice to meet you, Shaquille. I'm going to bed. We'll meet up some other time. I'm not about to drive across town to meet your black ass. I'm not going to meet nobody off the internet. I don't have a desire to, and no need to. I know this shit is dangerous, and we get you killed. But people do what they want to do, and they pay with their lives. They pay with their actual life. Pretty sad that so many, like I said, so many black women are showing up dead. It's just crazy. Here's another one. This black woman was killed by her new boyfriend after refusing to listen to her brother's warnings. I think I did a video about them already. But it's maybe, I just find it very odd, strange that so many black women are losing their lives at the hands of other black men. I just don't get it. Here's another one. This is September 21st. A 29-year-old woman is found dead after being shot multiple times in front of a home in South Fulton County. The police department said they arrested 30-year-old Quantavious D. Pickens. He is facing charges of murder and all this other bullshit. The woman was identified as Roshana Kemp of Atlanta. This took place September 21st. There's story after story after story of black women being shot and killed. Woman shot and killed inside Lawrenceville home. I mean, police say Akeila Sample was found dead inside the home. A 31-year-old man was arrested by Gwinnett County Police with assistance. So they keep, I mean, how is this? I'm just trying to figure out how all these black women are ending up meeting these murderers. How did they end up with these characters? Somebody said you're blaming the victim. Well, we got to start asking: is the victim are these women who are the victims doing something stupid that's making them lose their lives? That's all I'm trying to say. Are they doing something that they probably shouldn't be doing? I don't know. Very concerning to me. Very concerning that so many people, so many black women are making some decisions that may not be right. But hey, and I'm not at all trying to blame but here's another one. Police woman found dead in High Point home. Police suspect alleged boyfriend. This was 3 weeks ago. A woman found dead in her High Point home. This is in High Point, North Carolina. Man is in custody after police say he murdered his girlfriend. They arrived, they found the 26-year-old Linda Huntley dead inside the house, and they arrested 29-year-old. And these men are going to spend years in prison behind this mess, behind killing us. They're going to spend years in prison, years and years, because they couldn't, whatever took place, they felt that they had to shoot and kill these women. I don't get it. But anyway, y'all better start making wiser decisions about you women. Y'all got to sit down and start making much wiser decisions about the men you're dealing with. If you meet a man and he got a gun everywhere you go, he got to always have a gun, or he got a gun and he go. My father had a gun, but he kept it put up and we rarely saw it. But if you got a man that you're dealing with, and everywhere y'all go with his gun, or he's a hothead, or he blows up, gets extremely angry and has no control of his anger, leave that nigga alone, because you going to be his next victim. Get your white man. I know white folks do it too, but you might be better off getting you a white man or a Hispanic man who works all day. But if you gotta have somebody black, go ahead and get you somebody black. They got Jamaicans that are black, they got Brazilians, they got Africans, they got a lot of blacks all over the world. But these black niggas in America, y'all might want to rethink this. And I'm not saying all black men do this type of heinous crime, but I do find it rather odd that this is happening so frequently. I just find it very strange. Here's another one on September the 5th. Man murdered for murder of hurricane evacuee found dead in Charlotte art studio. Killed a woman named Gabrielle Utlet. This is another black woman killed by a black man. And then I'm looking down, where does it say? It makes you wonder. This is where the Passion Hill. Hold on, y'all. Well, I just wish that these women would make better decisions, because it's not making sense that so many women are losing their lives behind these ignorant ass niggas. They will kill you in a heartbeat. This woman's name is Gabrielle Allnuts. I'm trying to pull up her picture to see. I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to pull up her picture. Excuse me, y'all. I'm over here drinking this coffee. I apologize. Well, actually, this is a black guy killed a white woman. This is a shock one. This is the Gabrielle Allnuts. I had to look at that picture. She was white, so okay. That don't make it right, though. But you women need to start making better decisions. You gotta start making better decisions about who you want to, why the men that you all are dating, marrying, and having children by. Because unfortunately, I think it's pretty awful. So that's all I wanted to say. I want you women got to start thinking and making better decisions. I don't want to see my sisters, my beautiful black sisters, losing their lives dealing with these crazy ass Negroes. Y'all got to start making better decisions. Something has got to change. The violence is just too real. It's too often. It's daily. Black women are losing their lives at the hands of other black men. This is insane. But you all have to do what's best for you. Gotta start making better decisions. Gotta start really looking at these guys that you're dating and in relationships and having children. Gotta look at them Are they violent people? Do they have a violent background? Have they been in prison for violence? Have they harmed another woman before? I guess some of y'all be thinking, oh, he wouldn't do that to me. Okay, he would do it to you. If he did it to somebody else, he would do it to you too. So, wiser decisions. I just, this has been on my head for these. Every time I see these news reports, it's just disturbing to me. There's so many black women that are losing their lives in this manner. But anyway, today is Wednesday, October 13th, year 2021. I'm about to finish drinking this coffee and get out. It's hot. I get this light on. It's hot and burning up. Wednesday, October 13th, 2020. I'm out of here and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.